Today we will tell camping stories, learn camping idioms, discuss special camping places in your country.
Good. Okay. Perfect. Really good pronunciation. Let's go on to the next page. Essen, can you ask Juan Pedro this first question?
What are some things you
Uh,
use? What are some things you use when you are camping?
okay, I guess Essen, can you answer?
What are some things that you? Actually, I've never been camping before. So,
Okay.
okay, just let me think a couple of minutes.
Okay. Yeah, and also maybe anybody else. Does anybody else have any ideas about some things you use when you're camping?
I go for walks.
Okay. What about
Camping.
things you use? Not things you do, things you use.
Uh,
Okay.
Probably it's a tent. I
Yeah,
mean,
good. That's a great one.
a lantern, maybe.
Lantern. Nice, nice.
Sleeping bag.
Good, definitely.
A bottle of a special bottle for liquid.
Okay, a water bottle.
A water bottle. Okay.
Good,
A knife.
nice,
A backpack.
nice.
Blankets.
Blankets. Good.
Raincoat.
Uh, what was
Poncho.
that?
Raincoat. Exactly.
Rain.
Raincoat.
And what was the last one?
Raincoat.
Raincoat.
It,
Okay,
it
good.
wouldn't be enough. Like take a real coat, not raincoat.
A real coat too would work. A coat. Good. Awesome. Tala, welcome to class too. Tala, how are you doing?
Hi,
Nice. It's good to see you again. Um,
thank you.
okay, perfect. And Tala, can you ask Arnaldo the next question?
The second question,
Yeah.
if you could camp anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I could camp in the Grand Savannah.
Where?
Grand, okay. Grand
Ah,
Savannah. It,
Grand
uh,
Savannah.
it is south of Venezuela. Um, I I haven't the opportunity to go there, but it's a very beautiful place. The view is amazing. There are tepuyes. Tepuyes are big mountains, and they are the older mountains in the world.
The
Uh,
oldest?
the oldest, the mountains in the world. Uh, Tepuyes are at the top of the mountain are flat.
Wow.
I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, the
Um,
mountains are.
there are in one of the Tepuyes, there's the Angel Falls. Angel Falls is the highest uh, falling of water in the world.
Yeah, I've actually heard of Angel Falls, and that's in Grand Savannah. Cool. Awesome. Uh, really, really good answer. That'd be cool. Some small things. At the beginning, we'd say I would camp. Instead of saying I could, I would camp. So if I had the opportunity, I would do it. Um, and I haven't had the opportunity to go there. So a couple of small things, but I think that's really good. Okay, and let's have Juan Pedro. Can you ask Aldona the next question? And Mehad, welcome to class. Sorry, Mehad, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, nice. It's good to see you again, Mehad.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, and Juan Pedro, can you do the next question? Can you ask it? Aldona, can you answer?
Which would you rather do? Go camping or sleep in a hotel?
Well, evidently I would choose the hotel because I the hotel because I can't imagine life without a bathroom.
Okay. Life without a bathroom. Okay, nice. And Adela, what about you? What would you rather do?
I don't agree with Aldona because caravan have bathroom and the campsite they are bathroom. I think it's depend. Sometimes, for example, I use my caravan and sometimes I go to the hotel. It's depend to the trip.
Okay. Sometimes I go to a hotel.
Hotel.
Yeah,
Hotel.
yeah, hotel. Good pronunciation. That's a tough one. Nice job actually emphasizing the end of it. I think I said it wrong too. But yeah, it's because it's a non-specific one. Because if you're traveling, you don't know which hotel you're actually going to. It's really just anyone. Another word for caravan would be a camper
Or camper.
or RV.
Maybe. A van camper.
Yeah, I think just a camper is pretty common. My
But
know somebody.
caravan is not a little different. I don't know, because camper is with caravan is with the car separate.
Okay.
And camper, I think is a van camper for me is same one vehicle.
Yeah,
Vehicle.
a beaker. Not sure
I don't
exactly
know.
the difference. I know that caravan is very rarely used. Most people, at least that I know, call them campers just because, or an RV. So camper or an RV would be like the most common ones. But yeah, caravan works. It just sounds a little bit odd. It's not a very commonly used word, if that makes sense. It's probably the technical name for the tow behind. A caravan. Yeah, you could also call it a tow behind, maybe.
In Spain, on use to the roulotte, but I think it's French, no?
Yeah, I think that's French. We wouldn't use that in English. Um, but yeah, that's good. That's still a really good sense. I wouldn't really change anything. You could just use these other words if you feel like it, but caravan does work.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Okay, and yeah, does anybody have any questions? Any questions on this page?
No.
Okay. Let's go to the next page. And Asen, can you read the title and the first 4 words?
Okay, vocabulary: sleeping bag, backpack, bug spray, campsite, hike, lantern.
Nice. Oh, yeah, let's just stop there. That was really good. Great pronunciation. Especially vocabulary. It's a really difficult word. Yeah, that sounded great, Asen. Tala, can you read the next 5 words?
Hike or hick, lantern, supplies, tent, wilderness.
Nice. Okay. Really good job. You got hike perfect the first time. It is hike. Can you repeat hike?
Hike,
Yeah, hike. And then we'd say supplies.
Supplies.
Good. And then wilderness.
Wilderness.
Perfect. Awesome job. Wilderness.
Joshua,
Yes.
what does wilderness mean?
Wilderness is like a synonym would be the wild, or a place where there is a lot of nature and very few humans. So it's a place where humans haven't really touched.
Okay.
So
What was that?
basically, if you're wild, you have a wilderness, yeah?
Yeah, the wild is the wilderness. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Yeah.
Sorry, the pronunciation, wilderness. Why is not wilderness? Wild.
Yeah, it's just not. It's like children and child versus children. Just one of
Okay.
those things.
It's an exception.
Yeah, just exceptions.
Okay.
Wilderness. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Any other questions about anything on this page?
And supplies means food in this
Yeah.
context.
Supplies could also be just the things that you bring with you. Anything that you bring with you that helps you camp is a supply. But often they are considered just food. Okay. And so,
What does it mean, tent?
okay, can anybody explain what a tent is?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you see the picture, the blue one, like a home?
That's a good explanation. The easiest one, right? Yeah. So this is a tent.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and so just one small thing, Juan Pedro. Remember, the question should be, what does tent mean? Or what is a tent? Can you repeat the question one more time, Juan Bob?
What does tent mean?
Good. What does tent mean? Perfect. Any other questions before we move on? Okay. Let's go to the next page. Oh, let's skip that one. And let's make a story. And let's start with Juan Pedro. Can you read the title?
Make a story. What happened before, during, and what is going to happen after. Try to be creative.
Good. Can you repeat creative? Creative.
Creative.
Good. Creative.
Creative.
Close. Creative. Creative.
Creative.
Perfect. Nicely done. Okay, and let's start with Arnaldo. What's going to happen, or what happened before the picture was taken?
Before the man is into a tent, and they see a lion, and probably it felt scared.
It felt scared? Who felt scared?
I think it was a surprise for the man.
Okay.
I can see he has a rifle.
Rifle.
A rifle, because he's a hunter, or probably he used the rifle to protect the animals like lions, for example.
Okay, so he probably uses the rifle to protect himself. Protect. I think that would be good. Okay. Aldona, so what do you think happens, or what do you think is happening right now? What's happening right now, Aldona?
Well, but should I continue the story, yes? Or invent my own one?
Yeah, you actually try to invent your own one. Try to invent your own one.
Okay, so the man or lady took his dog with himself to um, to Africa, yes, and the dog suddenly changed into a lion.
Oh man.
Yes, because it was a special dog that was very similar to lion. And
Okay.
when the dog approached the lady or his owner, the owner asked him, "Why are you looking at me so tenderly?" And the owner of a dog, of this kind of dog, told him to go back to sleep because it was not the time to um, to hunt the
Okay.
animals.
Wasn't time to hunt.
To hunt, yes, the wild animals.
Good. Okay. A couple of lines back, you said that was very similar to lion. We're missing an article. What article is missing from that sentence?
Very similar to the lion.
Not the. Because it's not
Lion.
a specific one. Yeah, it's a non-specific, so you'd use the indefinite article Good. Okay, that's a great story. Adela, do you agree or do you disagree? What do you think happened, Adela?
Eh, I disagree a little. It's a very strange, but it's possible. It's possible. Why no? It's a fiction.
Yeah.
And we can finish this story, no? Alone, Aldon, Aldona.
Aldona.
Okay. The dog owner say the woman, don't afraid, but he has a mistake. This is not the dog. This is a really a lion.
It wasn't.
And the owner finish in the lion's mouth.
Okay, we'd say the owner ended up.
Okay, and disappear about the photo, the picture.
Okay.
A woman has take a photo that this moment has a very important prize in a I don't know as the name is the name. Sorry, in Pulitzer.
Oh, a Pulitzer Prize.
Yes, Pulitzer Prize.
Okay, nice. Nice. Okay. No, that's a good ending to the story. I liked it. Okay, does anybody have any questions here? Okay, good. Actually, and Adela, can you repeat owner? Owner?
Owner.
Good. Owner. Perfect. Let's go on then to the next page. And let's have Essen. Can you read the title and the idioms?
Okay. Idioms. In the boondocks, in the boonies, in the wilderness, far from the city.
Good. Nice job, Essen. And Essen, can you ask Tala the question at the bottom of the page?
Okay. Have you ever been in the boonies? Describe them. Tala?
Yes. Boony is like a desert.
A boonie could be a desert. A boonie could be a desert. But it could also be a jungle too.
Okay, I went to a boonies with my family. It was far from my city. We stayed there 2 days. The boonies was there was no people. There was a lot of trees and animals. That's it.
Okay. Nice. Good. So I went to the boonies with my family. So remember we'd call it the boonies or the boondocks. But good. We stayed there 2 days. Good.
Are they
Awesome.
same?
Excuse me?
Are they same, boondocks and boonies?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay.
For sure. Good question, though. What about USN? Have you ever been to the boondocks?
Yes, I've been probably a couple of times. And actually, my father has a village. I mean, he's not owner, but he was born in a village. So I've been in there a couple of times, and I say yes, I love to be there, but just for a week, nothing more. No. So basically, it's kind of boring because you're gonna have a weak internet connection and stuff like that. So many struggles you're gonna have.
So many struggles. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, nice. So weak internet connection, kind of boring. A visit. Can you repeat a visit? Visit.
Visit.
Nice. Okay, good. And yeah, maybe what about you, Juan Pedro? Have you ever been to the boonies?
Yes, I've been there many times. Perhaps 12 times. I love this kind of nature. I love because I usually live in a big city with a lot of noise around me, and I love when I was there because I can do whatever I want. I can see things that is impossible to see in other places, like special trees, rather animals, rather plants, magical nature with mountains and clouds, big storms. It's a pack, no? You never know what is happening the next hour or the next day. The nature is like that, no? It's impossible to know what are going to happen, no? and is special. No, the smell when it's raining is incredible. No, and above all, the noise disappear completely, and you can touch the real nature.
Nice. Good. That was awesome. I really like going into the boonies for for those same reasons, for some of those same reasons. Remember things that are impossible. Just to get that subject verb just matched up. So things are impossible. You never know what is going to happen the next hour, the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So other than that, I think you did a really good job. There are a couple of small things. Maybe rare. Can you repeat rare?
Rare?
Yeah, rare.
Rare. Rare?
Good. That was perfect. Really nice job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
Thanks.
does anybody have any questions on this page?
No.
No.
Okay, good. Let's go on to the next page. And let's try a little role play. And let's have Aldona, can you play the friend? And Adela, can you play the adventurer? And can you read your roles first?
Adventure. You and a friend both have a month-long vacation. You want to travel to the Himalayas and try to climb a mountain. You are thinking about taking a month or so to acclimate.
Nice.
If you want to go with your friend.
Friend. You want to be comfortable on your trip. You want to sleep in a luxurious hotel. You need to be able to check your email. Convince your friend this is a better idea than the Himalayas.
Nice. Yeah, the Himalayas. Really good pronunciation of comfortable, luxurious, Himalayas. That was really good, Aldona. Some difficult words. And actually, Adela, you as well with acclimate. That was really impressive. Really good correction. Nice job with Himalayas. I did notice climb. Can you repeat climb?
Climb.
Good. And adventurer. Adventurer.
Adventure.
Okay, good. And yeah, can you guys both play your roles?
Okay, who
Okay.
starts?
Okay. Aldona, I think we need to have a period in the camp base too to to climb the Himalaya.
Climb.
Climb climb the Himalaya. What do you think?
No way. There is nothing up there in Himalayas. Tops.
And sorry, continue. Sorry.
No, continue.
I think it's important. It's important for our health.
Okay, I know you want to enjoy the fresh air, but we may climb Himalayas by the daytime, and by the night time we may go back to the hotel. Where is the bathroom?
Yes, but it's not possible because it's a very high mountain. It's a problem this about the breath, about the oxygen, because we have is deficitary in oxygen. We have a problem. Can be we can did. I think we need a period to acclimate your body. It's important. You risk your health.
Yes, but in Himalayas it's usually very cold, so we may get flu rapidly, and it wouldn't be very good for us. And it would be possible then for us to continue climbing up the Himalayas tops.
I think it's a bad decision for you. I'm going to have a period to acclimate, and after that, when we start to climb the Himalaya, is a possibility to have a very important health problem. And in this situation, you die. I think maybe you can use the oxygen mask. Is a very important problem. I think you are you need to consider the possibility the not so comfortable period, but a period for your health.
Okay, I think this is good. I'm gonna cut you guys off there. You did a nice job. So yeah, so it's important to, be a little bit uncomfortable in order to be healthier. So one small thing, Aldona, with the flu, we'd always use the flu. So the definite article. If we're talking about a cold, it's just any kind of cold. It's something that's not specific. The flu is a specific virus, so we use that article with the flu. Also, with the Himalayas, you started doing it at the end, which was great. So just remember the Himalayas. But good. Adela, can you repeat? To acclimate. Acclimate.
Acclimate.
Yeah, we need to acclimate our bodies.
Climb because I forget.
It's okay. That's fine. It's an easy thing to forget. And the more you forget, the more likely you are to remember the next time. But that was good. Really nice job. And let's ask Arnaldo, which role would you rather play? Which role would you be if you were in real life?
Adventurer.
Okay. And why? Can you explain why?
Because I like the nature, and if I have the opportunity to go to Himalayas, I'm sure I will enjoy it a lot. I could try to talk to my friend about this trip. It would so excellent for disconnect of our daily routines, and at the same time we can know new people, new culture, food, and go to the biggest mountains in the world.
Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, it would be excellent to disconnect from our daily routine, go to the biggest mountains in the world. Yeah, I think that's awesome. Really good answer. And Adela says, after your elbow gets better. Of course. But nice. That was good. Just remember at the beginning, maybe I would be the adventurer. I would rather play the adventurer. Something like that. But does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay. Let's go to the next Let's come back to this one. Let's tell a story. And let's start out with SN. SN, can you read the title and the directions?
Tell a story. Tell a story, real or made up, about camping. What happened first, next, and last.
Good. And so, SN, can you start us off? SN, can you start us off with the story? What happened first?
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be about the people in the picture. So you can tell a story about anything camping.
Okay. Come on, I'm really awful about these things, really. I can't
Okay.
make up something.
Oh, you can definitely make something up. Just anything. So just to tell us how many people there were, or how long they were going to go for, or where they were going. What happened first?
Okay. The two friends have decided to go a camp together because they were so exhausted because of final term, and after a little bit arguing between them, they've decided to go to the Himalayas.
Nice.
And what else? So it was a little bit cold than they were expected. So they needed
And they
a
were
blanket.
expecting. Where?
Could that they were expecting?
So it would be colder than they were expecting?
So yes, I'm really confused about what tenses I'm talking about, really.
Yeah, it's a little bit mixed up. So two friends have decided to go camping together because we might say they are so exhausted because of finals. After a little arguing, they decided to go to the Himalayas. We might even, it'll be easier just to put it in the past tense instead of the present perfect. Two friends decided to go camp together because and then you'd say where. We're so exhausted because of finals. After a little arguing, they decided to go to the Himalayas. So maybe we'd say the Himalayas, it was colder instead of it will be.
This really is really confusing. Like, will how?
Yeah, definitely you chose some of the harder verb tenses to make a story in. But good, okay. So it was colder than they were expecting, so they'll need blankets. Tala, what's going to happen next?
At night, the weather become so cold, and they forget to take blankets with them. One of them get flu.
Okay, one of them gets the flu.
Yes. The friend that who didn't want to go to Himalayas, the friends who want to go, who regret that he didn't listen to his friend to go to camping.
I'm not sure which friend you're talking about, Tala. I'm sorry. So the friend who...
the friend who didn't want to camping, who regret because he didn't because he didn't agree with his friend to go to camp. Rather than going to Himalayas.
Maybe the friend who didn't want to go camping regrets going because he didn't want to go in the first place. Is that what you're trying to say? Tala?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And so let's have Juan Pedro. What's going to happen next?
But one of them had a mobile phone and he could call to the police and in a few hours these ones were there with were there to give them to their houses.
Maybe to take them home.
To take them home exactly.
Yeah. Or to their houses works. Both work. Okay. Good. Sounds like a good story. Nice. And so does anybody have any questions about this? Any questions?
Yes, actually, what is the exact difference between home and houses? Yes, I know how to use them, but I mean, as a native speaker, is there any huge differences?
Yeah. So home isn't even necessarily. I've got a class on this a little bit. Just thinking about that. So home. Actually, Adela, can you describe the difference between home and house? Adela?
House is more like a building and home is more like family.
Yeah. Building.
More like
Yes.
a building.
Home is a feeling too, no? Because it's where you live with your family, etc.
Yeah.
Well,
And so they can be used interchangeably. So you can say, I want to go home. It's just I want to go to my house. But home also carries the connotation that it's a little bit more than just your house, or even a lot more than just your house. Your home could just be your family, your memories of your family, the memories of a place, your kind of life with the people that you love in a place that you love. So it's just maybe where you feel comfortable. But it can also be a synonym for house. It can also be a synonym.
You live in a house abroad, but you return at home for Christmas.
Exactly.
So home is more romantic than house.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more romantic. Yeah, perfect. Any other questions here?
Yes, I would like to change the end of the story that I had the mobile phone, but I was out of range.
Okay, but it was out of range?
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might sound better. It was out of range is kind of like a 90s thing to say. It's old. So it didn't have service. Didn't have service. Out of range reminds me of walkie-talkies. Reminds me of I don't even know how to spell walkie-talkies. Yeah, but good. Yeah, but really good. Any other questions here? Okay. Let's go to the next page. If you have enough on it, it would be dead. Yeah, because of the cold. For sure. And let's have... Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool to know, Adela. 112. That's probably something I should have known. Adela, can you actually? Let's have Juan Pedro. Can you play the dad? And Asen, can you play the little boy?
Okay.
Juan Pedro, are you there?
Sorry, I have to talk about the first picture or the four pictures.
Just play the third picture. That's your.
It hasn't been very buggy this week, has it?
You're really reaching that.
Good. And Tala, what do you think this means? What do you think this means? Tala, are you there?
Yes. I didn't understand the biggie word.
Buggy. I don't understand buggy.
Buggy.
Understand. Can anybody explain what buggy is? What's buggy?
Like he didn't think about what's gonna happen. Like he did it randomly and.
Not quite. So buggy.
Mosquito?
Yeah, exactly. So when there are a lot of mosquitoes, it's buggy. Mosquitoes. It is buggy. So having a lot of bugs. Okay. And so he said it hasn't been very buggy this week, has it? And the little boy says, "You're really reaching, Dad." So can anybody explain what's happening in this comic?
Rain a lot. The mosquitoes hasn't fly. Can't fly to find the both because it's not possible to see anything about a hard rain.
Yeah, in the hard rain. So the mosquitoes just usually don't come out when it's raining? For sure.
No. No.
Yeah, so you don't get many bugs when it's raining really hard. So maybe it's been raining hard all week, so there haven't been any bugs. And so, yeah, can anybody kind of continue explaining that? What about you, Aldona?
I'm out of speech because I don't know.
I'm speechless.
Yes.
Speechless, I don't know. Okay. SN, what about you? Do you have any ideas?
And yes, obviously the boy is complaining.
Uh-huh.
But the father is able to look the positive view. Yes, from
Yeah, look
from the
positively at the situation.
Yes, but it doesn't matter for boy. He's gonna complain in every case.
Yeah, so maybe the boy is saying that his dad's, looking at the bright side is a little bit of a stretch. So when we say that's a stretch, that that's a stretch, or you're really reaching, or something like that. It kind of means that you're taking something that maybe is only a little bit good and trying to make it cover all the bad that there is. So if
Yes,
you're really stretching, it's like either you're telling a little small part of the truth and ignoring the bigger picture. You're trying to make something cover something
like
else.
Pollyanna. There's a story about it.
Like Pollyanna?
Yes. Do you know the novel?
I don't think I do know the story. What's the story?
Uh, there was a girl, and all the time she was like, okay, it's something happened which is bad, really, really bad. Like she lost her family, all of her family, but even though she lost, she was happy. Like she can see positive things and stuff like that.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess I won't have to do the dishes anymore. Okay. Yeah, it's something like that for sure. But good. Oh, does anybody have any last questions about this page? Does anybody understand?
Yes. Now, yes.
Okay, good. And yeah, so we're just about out of time. If you guys have any last questions, feel free to ask them. But if not, have a really good day. Hopefully I'll see you guys all again soon.
Okay.
Okay, bye bye.
Thank you, teacher.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.